from Bungoma, Gongwa, MONBASA, MVITA. I'm going to talk about the famous Charles Pharaoh. A pharaoh who started ruling when he was 9 years. He died while he was still young, at around 19. There are those who theorize that he died of malaria, and others may have been thinking that he may have died of a head injury or a knee injury, or a combination of all. TUTANKHAMEN, famously known as Tut, was the son of Akhenaten, the famous one for establishing belief and worship of the sun god as the only god, and Nefertiti. Nefertiti was his mother. The father died when he was still young. So Nefertiti took over the leadership with the son. But at the age of 9, or not Nefertiti, there were people from, advisors from the council of the father who helped him in the ruling in the ruling of the kingdom. At 9, he took full charge of the kingdom. When he took full charge of the kingdom, he started a restoration of the kingdom. He went on military campaigns in Nubia and other places. He set diplomatic relationships with Mitanni and Nubia. He did a lot of development work within that time, but he was engaged in military campaigns. During his time, the priests of the gods who had been angry with the father and their advisors advised him to revert back to the same old Egyptian gods and religion. So he re-established the old religions, all the worshipping that was being done, and gave the priests a free hand as he went on with the ruling. He was so popular by the priests and the people at that time that when he passed on, they made him the best gold mask, a very good burial place, and put his memory in the Egyptian catalogue of the pharaohs as one of the best. He ruled young, he died young, but in his burial chamber there was a lot of wealth, everything golden, face mask golden, name it, so much. And his tomb was found undisturbed by thieves, and many things could be seen. He became popular. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the reforms we've been talking about. Religious reforms. Facts that I explained in the past videos. Like different visitations. Like the belief in God, saying He is everything, the way that people from the East believe there is God in everything. Like the explanation I gave of certain forces holding together an atom. We are composed of all those forces moving around. So that power is an internal, strong power that holds us together. We have a force within us that interrelates with a greater entity. That is what he was taking them back to. That is what we should think about when we are approaching religion. That you are able to access God as a minor entity with that ability to access God. That's why we are called temples of God. There's a bit sparks of godliness in us, which through meditation, through prayer, we are able to affix ourselves and attain ourselves and connect with the greater entity who is God. So that is what Tutankhamen did. But with him, he did not leave it there, because he was the first pharaoh to be worshipped as a god. I'm seeing there are things that are similar about this and Ramsey, something similar, but this one is a different one, being worshipped, and Akhenaten about worshipping one god. So there are similarities in the Egyptian history. But Tut showed people that you can interact, live together as a nation, live together as world citizens, while worshipping through different visitations, like we have religions, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism. It does not mean that when one is in Hinduism or in Islam or in Christianity or in Judaism, that person does not believe in God. It's only your channels of reaching God that are different, defined by your religious canons, the ones I called war manuals. So respect your fellow neighbors' war manuals, and he will respect yours. And it does not make him less of an entity as far as communication and interaction with God is concerned. Only faith surpasses everything. That's my take for now as regarding Tutankhamen and our present worship.